Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Cryptocurrencies surpassing $50,000 are a plethora of cryptocurrencies, like Ethereum, Solana, and many more, set to undergo a massive price explosion? If so, why? In this video, we will explain everything in detail, so please subscribe and watch the whole thing. I'd want to start this conversation regarding altcoins. Today, in particular, the market has witnessed a significant increase, according to current events. With Bitcoin surpassing $50,000, the total cryptocurrency market is $1.87 trillion. A week ago, that was an increase of 18%, and in the past 24 hours, it was up about 4%. There has been a substantial influx of $34.5 billion into the market, and we are witnessing massive inflows from all corners of the industry. One such area is the spot Bitcoin ETF, which has been operational for just 1 month and has already surpassed MicroStrategy's holdings by a considerable margin. The 55 ETFs that have been issued so far have never changed, and inflows of $1.1 billion into digital assets show no signs of slowing down, according to James Butterfill, who has given us a glimpse of the current situation. Bitcoin exchange-traded funds (ETFs) are selling at a big premium on Wall Street, which is unprecedented. In light of Bitcoin's trajectory and, more significantly, the big picture of cryptocurrency acceptance, I believe this is super crucial. Thus, it is really encouraging and, more significantly, extremely bullish for the cryptocurrency industry that large institutional funds are entering the market, despite those dark sell-offs. And that's not all. As you can see on the altcoin chart, which is presently sitting at approximately $139 billion, there have been massive inflows into every coin, and they are all gearing up for a rally. The altcoin market is about to hit $1 trillion. The idea is completely ridiculous, and at the moment, altcoins appear even more optimistic than Bitcoin, which is roughly 3.67%. The market as a whole is looking very bullish when Bitcoin is removed. The Bollinger Bands have widened, which could signal a correction or slowdown in the current movement. However, on the 1-hour chart, altcoins are looking great, so we can expect them to continue moving lower. So, what else is happening in the cryptocurrency universe? For what reason is everyone so enthralled by these? Well, there are a few things. One is a notion put up by Michael van der Pop, who has nearly 700,000 followers. He shares his thoughts on the subject and asks if altcoins will ever reach an all-time high. In 2020, the exact identical inquiry was made. His final response is a resounding yes, they will achieve heights beyond your wildest dreams. The majority of the most formidable runners likely do not even exist just now. This was something I touched on briefly during my live stream. However, we will go on to Ethereum 3500 after the perspective of 2150 has been brought on. However, the consensus here is that a number of these alternative coins have 10-fold or even 20-fold upside potential. Several of these have been discussed during the live broadcast. Nevertheless, when considering the future of Ethereum ETFs, it is important to consider whether or not Ethereum Layer 2 is experiencing an extreme case of optimism, Arbitrum-matic, and many others. Huge amounts of money are going to pour into them. The question is, how can Ethereum attract these exchange-traded funds? We know that spot Bitcoin ETFs are up roughly 6%, and March might be worse, but the demand for these will increase as we see more in the Bitcoin ETFs. Ethereum exchange-traded funds (ETFs) and Franklin Templeton's investment in the spot Bitcoin, the spot Ethereum ETF, race are going to be huge news today. Now, I can see why some might argue that it's alright, but I can understand your point about the market's current state of excitement. A lot of people are pumped up, but the real excitement comes when you start to notice the little details among the actual, day-to-day financial markets. It is strange to imagine what it would be like if the pre-sale for this Solana smartphone reached 100,000 orders in less than a month. Adoption is on the horizon, as shown above. In 2020, we witnessed this. Coins aren't meaningless as we started to construct them. Everywhere you look, people are purchasing crypto-related goods and services. This is just one illustration of the many ways that real money is flooding into the sector. During the last bull market, we witnessed it in many forms, like the crypto gaming industry's predicted meteoric rise in popularity and the airsoft industry. In my opinion, this is a sign of the market's direction. We still have a long way to go before our market cap of $1.87 trillion becomes irrelevant. Our prior record high was 3.6. I can tell the market is starting to heat up. Even if we only reach that threshold, there's still a long way to go. People are pouring in, and it gives me the impression that we have potential. Bitcoin is currently in a brief consolidation period following its massive jump over the past few hours, according to the price action. After tightening the Bollinger Bands, we can see that the price has broken out above the 4.5-hour support line, which bodes well for local price discovery on a 4-hour timeframe. Looking at the macro and daily charts, you can see that we've been focusing on 52K since December 21st, when it was announced as the next big thing in the industry. Those at the very bottom of the bull market are now emerging from that peak. It is, nevertheless, very reasonable for us to consider the possibility of all-time highs. Now, I'm not implying that they're coming soon at all. At that point, we still have a ways to go. However, it appears that we are shaping the initial stages of this evolving vision here in 2021. You can observe quite same patterns emerging on this ascent as we began to prove the second, which was truly our all-time high. In my opinion, we have entered that realm, and when we consider altcoins, we find something fascinating happening when people withdraw their Bitcoin profits. The money is clearly going into Ethereum, which is up 6% today. Solana is up nearly 4%, Airbox, which we've been discussing on the channel, is up nearly another 3%, and Matic, one of our highly bullish coins, is up nearly 6% on the day. It would be surprising if we didn't start to see some of these coins really take off and start breaking or testing their previous all-time highs. Currently, the market is going well. Because of the tremendous performance of spot Bitcoin ETFs, Wall Street is making purchases. What the weekend brings is anyone's guess, but I predicted a 6% increase across the board for the day. If you agree, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I anticipate more movement in the following weeks and a highly positive feeling as this week draws to a close. And what exactly are you purchasing? How much do you own? Who do you believe will be the most influential person in the year 2024? If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. So you don't miss a thing. You know what to do? Just slam that like button and hit subscribe. See you soon, bye.